guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about a palette that I was very excited to purchase, and that is the Colored Raine Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. Now I am very familiar, not very familiar, but I'm pretty familiar with the Colored Raine eyeshadow formula. I do have one of their little, this is like their pro palette that they make. And then I do have some singles. I never did a video on these. I'm of course still building my collection. If I'm not mistaken, these retail for I think $6.99 or $7.99, around that price, around the price range of like maybe Makeup Geek single shadows. And I do love these formula, and I have used these in the past. If you want to see a video on these, let me know. I do plan on expanding my collection really soon. But when I saw that they were going to release an eyeshadow palette, at first initially I wasn't going to purchase it because I already had some of the singles. But then when I saw the swatches and the shades, I was just like, yes. So this did release on Black Friday, and it does retail for $50. A little pricey, but the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palettes retail for the same price. You know, spend a little bit more and you get an Urban Decay palette, so I'm okay with the price range. This is limited edition, and as per the Colored Raine Instagram, once this sells out, it will not be restocked. So I really wanted to get this video out to you guys so that in case, matter of fact, let me grab my phone and check if, as we speak, if it is still actually in stock. So it is currently still in stock, and as I said, it does retail for $50. Each eyeshadow is 0.05 ounces, 1.5 grams, with a total net weight of 17.5 grams, 0.62 ounces. It is made in USA. It is cruelty free, and these shades are vegan with the exception of Ladyship, which these shades are vegan with the exception of the shade Ladyship, which contains carmine. So I was really excited to get this palette. So this is what the outside of the box looks like. This is so pretty, you guys, like so pretty. And then you like slide it out, and this is the palette, and it just says Colored Raine Queen of Hearts. And this is like that felt material. Like, is this the cover of this is the same material as the Tarte's Pro Glow palette. This is that same felt black material, and on back you have the ingredients. It just says Colored Raine, made in USA, and all that other good stuff. So once you do open, like, you guys are not ready to see the inside of this palette. Once you open this palette, you do get 12 shades. And at the top, you get a huge mirror up here. And those are the 12 shades. Super duper pretty. Now, of these 12 shades, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are matte, and 3, 4, 5 are shimmer. So you do get a mix. So you do get a mixture of the both. So we're gonna just do a quick eyeshadow tutorial, and then after the eyeshadow tutorial, we're gonna get into some swatches. So I've zoomed you guys in. I'm gonna go in with my Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, and I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids. I've used this in a video a couple times, so you guys have seen me use that eyeshadow base, and I'm still using it. It cost me I think like $3.49, and it is an amazing eyeshadow base. So now that my eyes are primed, we're going to go into the shade Royal Prerogative, which is this shade right here, and that is more, sorry for the glare by the way, and that is more of like a medium tone brown shade. Like I said, you guys are gonna get swatches towards the end of the video, but we're gonna go in. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this palette. I'm really just winging it, but we're gonna go into Royal Prerogative, and I am taking my Sigma E40, and I'm just gonna blend this as like my transition shade because it is the closest to my skin tone. I'm just gonna blend this in. And like I said, I'm really familiar with their formula already, so I have no doubt these shadows are gonna blend like a breeze because their singles blend like a breeze. Next up, we're gonna take a more dense blending brush for the crease. We're gonna go into the shade Duchess, which is right here. And Duchess is the darkest brown of the palette. It's a really nice deep dark brown. And we're just gonna pop that into the crease and just blend it in. And of course, these shadows are blending like a breeze. I love it. They are blending so well. Oh, you make me wanna talk back. So now on my lid, I'm gonna pop this shade right here, which is called Royal Highness. And it's like a taupey shimmer shade. Now, let me just warn you, Colored Raine makes some bomb shimmer shadows. I have some of the singles, don't play, okay? So I'm gonna pop this onto my lid. And focus it more on the center. And I didn't use any setting spray, as you saw. I popped it from the palette onto my eye, and I didn't get any fallout. So they don't have like a super dark shade. The darkest shade in the palette that is a shimmer is called Dethroned. And I'm gonna pop that into my, just focus it on the outer V because it is a deep dark shimmer shade. But I really want a little bit of darkness in the eye look we're doing. That's really pretty. So I'm just popping Dethroned into the outer V. I'm not really getting any fallout at all, but I'm just using a patting motion to really pack this on. It looks really, really pretty. I like it. Yes. So now as my brow highlight, I can find the okay, we're just gonna use this. I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills double-ended brush, and for my brow highlight, let's use Crown, which is a really bright, stark white. I almost swatched it for you, but we're gonna wait for that. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of Crown, like not a lot, just to pop under that brow. Yes. Okay, I love it. So now I'm gonna take the shade Princess, which they said is the eyeshadow version of their liquid lipstick in the shade Mars, I believe, and I'm gonna run that along my lower lash line. And I'm trying to use as many shades as I can. So in my inner corner, let's pop a little bit of Crown. What is that stark bright white? Oh, so Crown is the same, is similar to the Kat Von D shade in Thunderstruck. So it's a stark white, but it has a shift of copper. So I love this. I love this look. Love this look. Loving this palette. So now that our eye look is all complete, I'm gonna go in and pop on some liner and lashes, and I'll be back for you guys. So now that my lashes are on, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Dose of Colors highlighter in the shade Baked highlighter in the shade Sunkissed. I haven't used this in forever, so I saw it in my collection. I was just like, ooh, let me use this.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No.
And now for my lips, I'm gonna take Colored Raine's Roulette. I have a bunch of their liquid lipsticks, and I'm so shocked that I have yet to do like a swatch video. So if you guys want to see a swatch video on the Colored Raine liquid lipsticks, let me know. I have about 10 now or 11. Let me know. Guys, so I must say I am truly floored and impressed by this palette, which I kind of knew I would be because I love their singles. This palette is so good, you guys. Like, you get a nice range of colors. You can do a daytime look, nighttime look, a neutral look. You have your pops of colors with like Noble Woman and Ladyship. These two pops of colors here, and Queen Mother, Empress. I love, you know, I love me a good orange. So I say definitely pick it up. So really quickly, we're gonna get into some swatches. And let me just tell y'all, when I swatch this palette, y'all gonna be shook, because I was when I swatched the one shade the day I got it. Girl. So I'm gonna swatch on my arm the entire first row from left to right, starting with the shade Crown. So we have Crown, one swipe, one swipe of Royal Highness, Your Majesty, and Princess. And those are those shades. Like, are you guys? So we're gonna do Crown, and these are those shades. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in. These are those shades. The only shade that isn't coming up on my skin tone is Princess, because it is really like that light pinky mauve shade. So that one I'm gonna have to pack on a little bit, not on my eyes of course, but on my arm. So that is those 4 shades. And the last 2 shades in that row are Empress and Queen Mother. So here's Empress and Queen Mother. And that is the entire first row. Pigmentation is crazy. Like, look at that shade. Like, oh. And like I said, Crown, it is like this nice bright white, but it has a copper shift. So beautiful. Like, look at these, gorgeous. Now for the next row, we're gonna start with Air and work our way across. So the first shade is Air. Then you have Royal Prerogative, Noble Woman, Ladyship, and that is those 4. Oh, look at Noble Woman, girl. So Air is not gonna show up. There you go. Royal Prerogative, Noble Woman. Look at that. And Ladyship. It's a beautiful, Ladyship is a beautiful maroon. Beautiful maroon. If you guys can see that. How pretty Ladyship is. So beautiful, like a beautiful maroon shade. And the last two is Duchess and Dethroned. So here you have Duchess, which is a beautiful, you're not gonna be able to see it because it's like it's a true deep brown. Like it's you can barely see it. And this is Dethroned, which is a beautiful like brown, like shimmery brown shade. So I'm sorry these swatches are so jank, but I am covered in tattoos. So that is the second row, some of the shades from the second row. And then you have the other two in my hand. My final thoughts with swatching and using the eyeshadow palette is you guys better get this before it's gone. Like, this is an amazing palette. I love the packaging. You guys know I love black and gold, like gold throughout. It is a really nice packaging. It doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. It feels nicely made. For $50 it better be. And you do get 12 shades, and they are extremely pigmented and beautiful and pretty. You can do multiple looks with this. I am loving this palette, and I love the eye look that I created. It's a beautiful like neutral eye look. So pretty. I definitely recommend you guys check this one out. If you have any questions, let me know. And like I said, if you guys want a swatch video on my Color Raine liquid lipstick collection, let me know as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.